Alright guys, bitter truth here. Let's get into it. I've got a couple of videos here, and there's been not a big, but a lot of topics my friends are talking about. A couple things, there's a few viral videos here I want to cover, but having a lot of conversations with my friends about, I guess, this was on the last podcast with my buddy Bill, but we're talking a lot about how the girls have very high standards. We're going to get into that in a minute, but I want you guys to watch this. This is the Intentional Man on Instagram. This is a 51-year-old judge guy, marriage, house, makes a killing, thought he's got a family. Turns out, nope, bitch lied. So have a quick listen to this.
Got 2 sons.
Here we go.
42 and 40. Damn deadbeats. I'm still supporting the little boogers.
Deadbeat kids found out he's not his.
Needed to take a test to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids. There's somebody else's.
Now, there's a statistic out there. If you go to these fertility clinics, you'll actually find out it's like 3 out of 10 kids in the fertility clinic, 3 out of 10 parents find out that they're not the actual parent of the child. One of the things we got to do as men is really start watching what's going on out there. Men have really let them shit slide down to where the woman just wears the pants and she can do what she wants and there's no problems there. The woman really wants a guy who's a real man and who's going to stand up. And a woman truly wants a man that she can't control. No, this is not about you. I know you're going to see this. This is not about you, so don't even text me about this right now. But men have slid down. It's a fact. There's a lot of pussy men out there. And they allow their women to do this. And this is what you get. You're getting close to the end of this ride, and you find out the kids are not yours.
Of course, the only good thing is, I know it's not my fault that those 2 idiots got dumped into this world. Hell, I thought they took after their mother.
Technically, they did. They're little shady kids, and I don't know. I've been having a lot of friends talk to me about this, the issues they're having. I got another buddy who's telling me about his girlfriend is basically just kind of going back and forth with him, trying to see if she can do something better, because these girls they're all Jezebels. Most of them are. There's a handful of women in my life that I truly love and respect and would put myself in front of a bullet to protect these girls. There's only a couple of them in my life, and for the rest of them I would be behind the gun sometimes watching the dude pull the trigger at him and I wouldn't step in the way. They're just getting bad. They're just getting really, really bad, and there's nothing we can really do about it other than change society. So that first video there has been going viral, and then I got 2 other ones here. One is with Myron from Fresh and Fit, so we'll save the best for last. This one is Melanie King. She was with Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to the Godfather, and she was kind of like, she went under his wing, and he taught her a lot. Now she's got a really good channel, so everybody go follow Melanie King. And she's talking about how Generation Z, because the men have slid down and become such pussies, testosterone is down, the birth rate is down. But listen to what she says about what the women in the generation want.
How most women want the top 5% of men when you go on dating apps. Now even Tinder has it where they did a study where women want the top 1% of men.
1%. Women want 1%. In our parents' generation, Bob would meet Jan down the street and they would, go on a couple dates and then get married and have a family. And the woman would have a low body count and so would the guy. Nowadays, these girls are out there chasing every top 1% dude with a Ferrari and a Maserati with a Instagram blue check mark, and they just want to run through and get the bag. And they think running up a body count is cool, but look at what's happening. These girls are all chasing this 1% dude.
In terms of looks, in terms of height. Are they going to talk in terms of money? How women want the 6'6". They want a man to be over 6 feet tall.
Right.
And guys, I have bad news. It's no longer 6 feet.
6'2", 6'3".
They're really looking for 6'2", 6'3", and above. They're looking for the 6-pack. and they're also looking for the guy that has 6 figures. Okay? The 6 inches, you can't have some small D energy. They need
Yeah, but these girls have big pussy energy, so what about that?
big D energy.
A lot of these girls throw a hot dog down a hallway when they open their legs, but they want a guy with like a massive anaconda.
So modern women have become prostitutes and gluttonous and greedy towards their own lust, towards things that only satisfy self. They don't care about children. They don't care about legacy. They don't care about family. The modern woman today cares only about what's in it for me. How am I gratified? I have one life to live. I want to go to Dubai. I want fancy vacations. Right. I want to own a home of my own. I want to be independent. I want to be a boss chick. I don't need no man.
And then I'm going to be 40 and crying with no kids and dried up eggs because you had too much fun and you got ran through and nobody wants you now. So this is another problem. And I want to say there's been like a dozen people this week talking to me about this kind of stuff, just telling me stories. And it's like, my buddy is saying he's got a chick who basically is jumping back and forth from him breaking up with her and then getting back together. And she's doing it every time she either finds a new dude to talk to or she, it doesn't go so well, so then she backtracks, because girls will do this. They want some space or distance, and then they will go out and, how many times are you dealing with a chick and everything is cool, maybe you guys get together or something, you go to dinner, you sleep with her, and then all of a sudden, within the next couple of days, she wants some distance. It's because she was talking to another dude. She wants to see if that works, and that's essentially what all these girls are doing now. They're spoiled for options, but they're poor for choice. So this is like another topic that everyone's talking about, but best for last here. Myron, Fresh and Fit. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Fresh and Fit or my buddy who we did the podcast together, who's doing his own thing on Friday, so check out Bill. But anyways, Fresh and Fit honestly is saving men's lives. And one of the things that these women all think is like, let's just be honest, look at me. I'm a normal average guy. I'm a 5, maybe a 6 on a good day. I'm a little chubby. But as a man, your money can make you worth more, your status. If you have accolades, like if you're, you might be a pilot, you might be a sports athlete or something. Those things will bring a man up. For the way the world works in all cultures, a woman's looks is pretty much what gives her the power to do whatever she wants. These women, if they're average, because I know a couple of average Beckys, or some of my friends, some of them I've known my whole life, but they all think they're 10s. Every single chick out here thinks she's a 10. And all these girls on the panel that Myron and Fresh have on here on Fresh and Fit, this is, if you don't know what Fresh and Fit is, you have problems. Go in the corner and think about what you do all day, because you need to watch Fresh and Fit. Myron and Fresh have the best show on earth, and go check it out. They bring all these girls on, and these are girls from all around the world, all different jobs and businesses and degrees and whatever, and they get a lot of ratchets on there, but they're showing you in real time how these women work. And this girl here, or all these girls, they all think they're at 1%. So watch a little bit of this.
So, I'm not going to settle until I get what I want.
I'm not going to settle.
And if I'm going to provide the lifestyle that I want, then I want to make sure that I'm finding somebody that's also going to want the lifestyle that I want to live. And whether or not he can provide for that, he still needs to be on board with it.
And the only dude they're going to go for has to be able to provide. If you ask these chicks what they want $300,000 to $600,000 a year minimum for every guy. And I'm sorry, it's like 17% of Americans, men and women, that make $100,000 a year. And the math isn't there, ladies. Like, I'm sorry, like, you do need an average man.
The direction I want to go. Whether or not he wants to build that empire with me, whether or not he already has that empire built, but it's going to be where I want to go in my life.
Okay. So you want a very successful man that makes that kind of money to build an empire with you that's going to be monogamous to you. Hey,
if we both have the lifestyle that we both desire, why are we not going to want to do it together? And if we have that love for each other, then why are we not going to be able to be
Because that man was already successful when you found him, and is it going to change his course because of you? That's
bingo. All these girls seem to think that, like, oh, I'm going to get a guy and I'm going to help him. This motherfucker, if you want him, is already there. Like, no woman is going to come into a man's life and then he's going to wake up and go to work. I mean, he might be the bum with good dick that you're, getting once in a while on like a Friday night or something, but you won't bring him around your friends because he doesn't have a job. But all these girls, they what they want nowadays is the top 1% man. And I'm going to be doing some episodes here talking about this type of stuff, but for right now, like, listen to this. If you're out there in the dating world, this is what these girls want, every one of them.
I mean, but I'm already successful.
Yeah, but
You're
he's
not
significantly more successful than you.
You just
He's
look
made
good.
he's
That's
made
all
a
it
lot.
is. You're
he's,
5, maybe
he's
a
made,
6.
the man you're
Tops,
looking
not
for
even.
is making quite a bit of money. Here's the thing, ladies. You don't make $300,000 to $500,000 a year working with a woman. You do that shit by being ambitious and being willing to do it by yourself. The girl can come in and maybe compliment you, help you build it even more. But when you get to a certain level, you're self-sufficient. You don't
Look at
need
her face.
help.
Look at her. She hates what he's saying. The girl next to her is a little bit more like intrigued, but look at her. Her look on her face is like, oh, screw you. I know what I want.
Anymore. Okay?
She doesn't like what he
the
says.
caliber of man that you're chasing is a type A, assertive, dominant male that doesn't need you.
Thank you.
Period. Which is why you said before, I'm a 1% woman. I'm assuming you mean financially, right? Because you earn quite a bit.
Nobody cares about your money.
mean-
Ladies, do not lead with your money. Money does not make a man's dick hard. Oh, great, you're a doctor. Oh my God, my dick just went limp. Don't care about your money. No man. If a man cares how much money you make, it's because he doesn't have a lot and he needs you to help pay the bills.
I mean,
What makes you
that
1% woman? That's what I was going to ask you.
Fucking Becky here.
being natural, my financials.
You're on Xanax.
Okay.
Talking on the phone.
Are you aware that men don't care about a woman's
nice
financials?
place
What
over
actually
there.
makes a woman
People
1%
care.
woman are things that women typically don't tend to highlight?
At all.
He's right.
Compliant, feminine,
What this feminism has taught these women is that a job, a career, and a title is going to get you higher up there. No, men will pound you and use you for fun, but they will not wife you down. They want fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive. Once again, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. He's the one that said it. Fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive. That's what men want. We don't want a boss bitch to walk in the door and argue with us every day. And most of these girls nowadays, even the most fresh and fit panel you can find out there of average chicks, half of them are at least this assertive and dominant like an average man. It's insane.
attractive, fit,
Willing to
Would you? I mean, I
not
would say I'm
promiscuous.
willing to
not
hear the words
promiscuous.
no.
Willing to hear the words no.
How many girls will listen to the word no? No, I'm not talking about you either. But well, actually, no, I am talking about you. But anyways, say no to a woman in a not sexual setting and see what happens. These girls flip shit. I've seen girls go on dates with guys, and the minute they say no, they will start texting another dude. They literally think that the world owes them everything that they want at that moment. This chick is one of those girls.
Following his lead. These are things that make a woman 1%. Attraction, ladies, is not symmetrical. I'm going to
Listen,
say that
listen
again.
to this.
Attraction between the two genders is not symmetrical. If I want a woman that's feminine, submissive, and attractive, right, and cute, the woman is within her right to want a male that's masculine, dominant, and a leader. We complement each other. We're very different.
Bingo. So this here is a big problem right now that a lot of, like, I have friends that tell me that, oh, if I don't care that a woman worries about like a man's job or a woman's job or her status, the man's a pussy. He's not a real man. He's a bitch. I get into arguments with girls that are my friends all the time about this stuff. Some of them listen, but the minute you start triggering them on this, they just get pissed off. And it's like most of the girls nowadays, if you're out there dating, whether you're on Hinge or Tinder, they just want the top. There's nothing you can do about it, guys. You have to get yourself up. Stop eating Cheetos, laying in your bed, playing video games all night long. Go to the gym. Go to work. Stop watching Netflix. It's gay. Like, just stop it. These girls are not going to go for you. And honestly, over the next couple of years, this is just going to get worse and worse. They say by, 2030, 45% of women are going to be single and childless. I know countless girls that have hundreds of dudes chasing them, but not one is good enough. Not one. Why not? Because some of them, when they were younger, had such high status or hot guys coming after them. Now the plumber down the street is not good enough, and they're just using them for attention. And that's what this whole dating world is like now. All these girls they just want stuff that honestly they can't have. They're hypergamous. They're chasing the best man that they can't get. So that's my quick little video for today. So everybody go on the page, Bitter Truth Pod, like it, share it, Instagram as well. Everybody go hit it up, and see you next time.